welcome to this class, JSS 3. This is JSS 3 math class. So if you are here, you know that you are here for JSS 3 mathematics class. And we're moving on to lesson 12. In this lesson 12, our topic still remains factorization. We are going to be looking at factorization. So let me say common factors. Common factors. Example 1. Talking about common factors, we're talking about HCF. Find the HCF of 6xy and 18x squared. Find the HCF of 6xy and 18x squared. Please just look at how I'm going to do this work. I will solve only 2 examples. After that, I will give you work to do. If I am to find the HCF of this number, I will draw my line just the way we usually find HCF. This is my 6xy. This is my 18x squared. Now I'll move on to solve this question. Common factor means what appears in the first one and also appear in the second one. That is what is common. We'll just look for what is common and use this side to write what is common for the letters and for the numbers. I may start with the letters, after that the numbers, or start with the numbers then the letter. Anyone is the same. Let me start with the letters. For the letters, which letter is common here and here? Which letter appear here and appear here? Is X. So if you factor out X, you factor out this X, you will be left with 6 here. This X has been factored out. And you are left with Y here. So what is left here is 6Y. Let's come here again. If you factor out X here, remember the X are 2. X squared means X in 2 places. If you factor out one of them, 1 will be left. And then this 18 is still here. That is 18x. We have factor out x. What is another factor? X can never be the next factor because we have x here, but we don't have x here. Supposing we have x in both sides, we can factor out x again. We have y here, we don't have y here, so we can't factor out y because y is not common. Y is not in the 2 places. So we are done with the letters. Let's go to the numbers. What is common between 6 and 18? 2 can go here and here. 2 can go. 2 into 6 is 3. And then this is our y. 2 into 18 is 9. And this is our x. Can something go into this and this again? Yes, 3. 3 is common. 3 can go into 3 and 9. So 3 is a factor. 3 into 3 to go one time. So this is our y. It is our y that is left here. And 3 into 9 is 3. And this is this x that is there. So that is all. We are done with the factors. So here are the factors x, 2, and 3. We multiply them. X times 2 times 3. X times 2 is 2x. 2x times 3 is 6x. 6x is our answer. Let's solve another example. Example 2. Example 2. Find the HCF. Find the HCF of 6d square e and 3DE square. As usual, we'll draw our lines. This is our 6D square E, and this is our 3DE square. We'll look for what is common. Since we've started with the letters, let's start with letters. For the letters, which letter is common? D is here and D is here. So we can use D. D is common. This is our 6. This D has been factored out. Though the D is square, that means the D is in two places. So one of the D is the one that is factored out. The second D is still there. And then this is this E. Let's come to the second one. This 3 is here. This D has been factored out. And it's only one D. It doesn't have square. So this D has been factored out. We are now left with E square. Let's move on. We have D here, we don't have D here, so D cannot be factored again. Let's go to, there's another letter here which is E. E is common. E is here and E is here. So E is a factor. This is our 6. This is our D. This E has been factored out, so we can't write E again here. It has been factored out. Let's go to the second one. This is this 3. E square. One of the E has been factored out, so it's only one E that is left. So we are through with the letters. We have D here, we have E here. There is no common letter here. There is no letter that appear here and here again. Let's go to the numbers 6 and 3. Can something go into 6 and 3? Yes, that is 3. 3 will go into 6 2 times, and this is this D here. 3 will go into 3 1 time, and then this is this E here. So that is all. We'll just multiply the factors, and that's our answer. So this will be D times E times 3. D times E, ED times 3, that is 3ED or 3DE is the same thing. So with this explanation, I will leave you with assignment. I will leave you with 3 questions to do as assignments. Assignment. Find the HCF of the following. 1. 6x and 15. 6x and 15. If your work is correct, please, the final answer you get will give you 3. Second question. Find the HCF of 9xy and 24pq. If your work is correct, your final answer will give you 3. The third one is the last question for now. Find the HCF of 30AD and 28AX. If your work is correct, your final answer will be 2A. So we are going to stop here. Do well to click the subscription button. Click like, click share. Thank you and have a nice day.